to the second part of January in northern Sweden. A winter wonderland with dramatic skies. As in mid-January I broke my toe, I was a bit grounded, and I avoided walking too far and kept my walks rather short and mostly around the village. In this period of time we had very volatile changes in temperatures, from 30 degrees of freezing temperature one day to a few degrees above zero next morning. In results, all the roads and walking paths were covered with ice, and everything seemed like a frozen lake. I had to be extra careful when walking anywhere because even the special metal wire for ice walking I was putting onto my shoes wasn't making things safe, and sticking my feet hard into the ground was often necessary. Not only the winter and the cold, but also the ice was slowing everything down. When I was still a child, I remember watching a movie by a Polish director, Krzysztof Kieślowski, where an atheist scientist loses his son who drowns in a frozen lake, despite his very immaculate calculations convincing him that the boy will be safe. This story stayed with me, and even despite people telling me that the layer of ice is so thick that a car can drive on it safely, I remain very skeptical. I don't know about you, but I sooner or later like to look my fears into eyes, because this is what can set me free. This time the snow finally had the right texture to use the spark, which I borrowed from lovely owners of my cabin, Bella and Bengt. Initially I had few rides to test it and see how it works, but then this little chariot would take me much further without putting too much strain on my foot, and I had a lot of fun with it for the rest of my time in Sweden. So when I was ready, it was time to rock the lake. I was riding far and wide across the lake and trying to relax despite of all the crackling sounds coming from the depths. And then the time has come to go, as I also wanted to visit another place on that day. I ended up spending several hours there, totally absorbed with filming and forgetting all about the fears. Of course, it's always important to have some common sense when it comes to our safety, but sometimes we get crippled by fears that may not be rational and simply stopping us from living our life to the fullest or allowing us to be who we want to be and do what we dream of. I like to create in many different ways, so apart from spending my time on creating videos and taking photography, I also took every opportunity to do something with my own hands, whether my organic art projects or some little gifts. I see a value in things we can do with our own hands. It's easier to buy something in a shop, but if you put a little more time and heart into something, it becomes special and unique. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I really cherish the moments of immersion into the silence of the night and some fire crackling. And having my new laptop after a break too long, I could finally resume creating of my videos. It was also a time when my personal year started because it's time of my birthday, so I tried to contemplate all the things I was grateful for. The storms that brought transformations, the ending that brought new beginnings, clean water to keep life flowing in me, the winter to slow me down and look deep within, and many things I got to experience last year, most of them in Sweden, which is a land of miraculous beauty. If you have watched some of my other videos, you might have seen the one I have made just about that, to honor some of the things I was grateful for and to honor nature. On the fields and meadows there were many layers of snow intertwined with those of ice and reminded me a little of a birthday cake. When walking upon that I never knew what to expect, if I stay on top or have my foot brutally break through all the layers to the depths. Each step was uncertain. very hard and demanding conditions, all of us get tested. When situation gets challenging and survival is what we focus on, true nature, or who we are to each other, comes out. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Now I'm in a Polish forest, in the forest where I grew up. So yeah, I just wanted to say hello to all of you. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Yeah? We hope so, right? Yeah? Do we hope so? I thought it would be a good idea to say a few words this way because I haven't done it in a while. Oh, I found another tick on her. So many ticks, she's catching so many ticks. Yeah, I'm catching so many ticks. So many ticks. Right? So thank you to all of you who have been sailing along me on this journey. And I also wanted to say thank you to all of you who share your thoughts and experiences through the comments. It really means a lot. It really shows me that there are actually humans on the other side of the screen. I decided to do this YouTube thing in my own way, on my own conditions, organically, and without compromising any of my values and beliefs. But yeah, sometimes it feels like an uneven battle against these algorithms. So you engaging with me through the comments really means a lot, and it's really very heartwarming. It really gives this special feeling that there are people watching what I do, and that's really nice. So I wanted to say thank you with all my heart for that. I also wanted to say thank you to those of you who are new here. It really makes a difference and it really helps. I'm not sure how many of you following what I do for Swedish nature, but as some of you may know, I already left Sweden, and at least for now, I will be staying in Poland. When I was leaving Sweden behind, I wasn't actually sure what next step will be. I was a little bit on the crossroads. Living in Sweden and creating all these videos was all funded by me of my own savings. And of course it wasn't sustainable for a longer time to do that. Creating these videos, it's like a full-time job, more than a full-time job actually, because since late summer, autumn, I put really all my heart and my soul into that and all my savings. So yeah, now I will be staying in Poland. I was looking for a job in the UK or in Poland. It happened that I found a job here in Poland. I was mainly focused on the south because it's where the mountains are. I wanted to be close to the mountains to be able maybe to take some trips sometimes and share some beauty from Poland with you. I also wanted to live in the countryside, and yeah, that's what I managed to sort of find and organize. So from the next month, I will be moving to, it's 40 kilometers from Krakow. Of course, I will be working full time, so I won't have that much time for creating these videos, because also I will be working in very, very odd hours. I will try to continue, but of course it's not going to be as frequent as it has been so far. I don't think I will have a lot of time and energy to do that, but I'm hoping to carry on in some capacity at least. The place where I will live, it's also very close to, I think, a lot of great places in other neighboring countries, in Slovakia, for example. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe if time and money will allow, I would like to do some trips sometimes. But I also have some other projects in my mind. I think it would be really great to travel and to capture the beauty of nature in all different places of the world, but for the moment it's not really possible for me. Yeah, so we will see how that goes. So this is basically it. I just wanted to let you know the current situation with me, what to expect. I hope that because I'm no longer in Sweden, it doesn't mean that you're all gonna leave, but we will see. Oh. I still have some few more videos from Sweden to create, but I may intertwine them with videos from here in Poland to bring a little bit freshness and stir things up a little bit. As some of you know, I have a huge delay. My laptop was broken at some point in Sweden and I couldn't do anything for almost 2 months. That's why, even though I'm already in Poland and I've been here for like 2 months already almost, and it's a full-blown spring, as you can see, you're still seeing some videos from Swedish winter. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. I hope to see you again. I will go and check if this audio is worth anything, because I'm not sure whether you can see or you can hear, but it's a very stormy weather. We've had storms since yesterday. I expect that the audio may be really bad and I will have to record this whole thing once more time. But yeah, I hope it's okay. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a lovely time in the north. Have a lovely spring. If you are in the south, I think you're heading now into autumn, I guess. So yeah, have a lovely time. Thank you. Bye.